This is outrageous. Somebody tell Roman Reigns to chill, bruh. Now he wants the tag team championship. I mean, don't you already got like 2 titles? You got the WWE title and the Universal title. Now he wants the tag team titles? I mean, how is he even going to carry the titles? Anyway, besides Roman Reigns taking all the titles away from WWE, there is actually great news on who's going to fight Seth Rollins at Night of Champions. Welcome back to the channel, and this is my review of Friday Night SmackDown. The show started off with the continuation of the World Heavyweight Championship tournament, where we had AJ Styles versus Edge versus Rey Mysterio. This match was a great match. We got some cool spots and a very cool double spear to the outside, which made me think that Edge was going to win, but sadly that wasn't the case, because after a 619 from Rey, there was some type of miscommunication where it seemed like Rey was going for, I don't know what Rey was going for, but it looked like he was supposed to get speared out of the thin air, but something happened with that spot. But anyway, AJ Styles saw this as an opening and hit Edge with a phenomenal forearm for the win. AJ Styles advances. Right after this match, we got a second triple threat match, which was Bobby Lashley versus Austin Theory versus Sheamus. I like how when the match started, we had Sheamus and Lashley team up and beat the crap out of Theory. I mean, Theory tried to run away, but that led to no avail. Sheamus then tried to do the 10 beats on Bobby Lashley, but it didn't work out because Theory got in the way. So he said, alright, I'm just going to do the 10 beats on you, and Theory got the 10 beats from Sheamus. After that, Lashley speared Sheamus. Theory tried to once again steal a win from Bobby Lashley like he did at Backlash, but Sheamus kicked out, thankfully. Theory had thrown Lashley into the ring post, causing Lashley to bleed out. And that really pissed off Lashley, because when he came back, he put Theory in a hurt lock, which it looked like he was about to tap for a minute, but Sheamus hit Theory with a bro kick. When we had Lashley throw Sheamus out of the ring to steal the victory. Lashley advances to the next round. Next match of the night, we had Cameron Grimes versus Baron Corbin. As soon as the match started, Cameron Grimes hits a cave-in on Baron Corbin to win the match. I mean, what is happening with Baron Corbin? Can we just please, and I mean please, just bring back Sad Corbin? Then we got Roman Reigns coming out with the Bloodline. Roman Reigns acknowledges all the great work Solo Sikoa has been doing in his absence. Roman Reigns boosts up Solo Sikoa even more, but saying he's taken care of all the problems for the Bloodline, like the Riddle problem. Which Solo responds with, what about the KO and Sami problem? Roman then responds with the, we don't have a KO or Sami problem, but we do have an Uso problem. From this point on, Roman Reigns turned to the Usos and just went on a complete rant, discussing how they lost their titles at WrestleMania, failed to regain the titles back on SmackDown, and how they just flat out suck. And how they also dedicated the match to Roman Reigns, who is a singles competitor, instead of the tag team legends in their family known as the Wild Samoans. Paul Heyman addresses the Bloodline and tells them that they do have a rematch, but it is not for the Usos, it is for Solo Sikoa and Roman Reigns. If they are successful in winning back their championships, then that means Roman Reigns is going to now have 4 titles. I feel bad for Paul Heyman, he's already holding 1. Now he's going to have to carry 3. I don't know about you, but personally, I would love to see Roman with 4 titles. As Solo Sikoa and Roman Reigns was leaving the ring, the Usos was just there, stunned at what just happened to them. But I'm not even getting into that. What I'm getting into is how Roman Reigns was staring down the new heavyweight championship. Like, Roman, stay away. You're about to get 2 more titles, please. Hopefully he doesn't go after the new heavyweight championship. Actually, you know what? I talked myself into it. I want to see it. Give Roman Reigns the heavyweight championship. You know what? Give him all the titles. Even a women's title. I mean, he could beat Rhea and Bianca, right? Next, we got Bayley and Dakota Kai versus Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez. Story of the match was basically, can Damage Control stay on the same page? Spoiler alert, they cannot, not to save their life. Because when Bayley told Io to get the championship so they could cheat, obviously, she did it, but Raquel Rodriguez was able to snatch the title back with that distraction that led to Liv Morgan winning the match with a roll-up. After this, we got Bianca Belair in her title celebration in her hometown, where Asuka came out and blew mist in her face. I mean, Belair could be an actor when she retires, because the way she acted after Asuka blew mist in her face was just hilarious. But we can only assume that this means Asuka is going to face and beat Bianca Belair at Night of Champions, because if not, WWE, what are we doing? Then it was time for our main event of the night, Bobby Lashley versus AJ Styles. It was obvious who was going to win the match, but still, you can never be 100% sure. But AJ Styles didn't win the match with a phenomenal forearm for the win. So at Night of Champions is going to be Seth Rollins versus AJ Styles for the new heavyweight championship. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And this is Wrestling R Us.